matrices, the matrix questions, actually traditionally matrix questions have always been easy, so you should make sure that you get it right. If violence doesn't solve your problem, you're not using enough of it.
Okay. So can I just put up like over here?
Can you just what?
Just put up the over here.
That one, I don't know lah, up to you lah, huh? Was that what you did to your Chinese paper?
I don't even know how.
You are not good enough to tell how you did for your Chinese. So how was O-level Chinese? It was very hard. Oh no. CLB was very hard.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I didn't even understand all of that.
Oh no. I have no comment. How was Chinese? You hope you get A. How was Chinese?
You're asking the Italian.
How was Chinese?
You already know the answer.
You are terrible. Disgrace to your.
I cooked paper one, but paper two cooked me. Paper one was good. Paper one actually easy. What do you?
You are so weird. Now, a cinema has 3 halls. Each hall has standard seats and premier seats. Oh, there's 3 halls. Oops. Hall 1 has 120, 40, 90, 30, 50, 20, and therefore is represented by a matrix C. The price of a standard ticket is 12. The price of a premier ticket is 12. Represent the ticket prices in the 2x1 column matrix. They want a column matrix, so it's just 12, 15, free 1 mark. Evaluate the matrix M equals to CT, so I need C times T. So M is equal to C, which is use a green pen. Is that pen broken? Can you just throw it away? Why do all the SGI students write like this? You are like the 3rd SGI student whom I know who writes like this. You all are just bizarre. But anyway, 120, 40, 90, 30, 50, 20 times so you have a 3x2 multiplied by a 2x1, right? So your answer should be a 3x1 matrix. So what's the 3x1 matrix? So first row times first column. So 120 times 12 plus 40 times 15. So 2040. 90 times 12 plus 30 times 15. 1530. And lastly, 50 times 12 plus 20 times 15. 900. You should get this as your matrix M. Okay? Quite straightforward for 2 marks. 1 mark for the multiplication, correct multiplication, 1 mark for the correct answer. That's it. The cinema expects to sell 3/5 of each ticket type in all halls for a Monday night show. The cinema expects to sell 9/10 of each ticket type in all halls for a Saturday night show. And there is 1 film shown in each hall every night. Calculate the difference between the expected takings for all halls on the Monday night and for all halls on the Saturday night. Notice that they did not say by matrix multiplication. So do you have to do it by matrix multiplication? Technically, no.
2% minus. What?
So you can use matrix multiplication or you can choose not to. The question did not specify. So read the question carefully. Caitlin, what do I do for this question? And but if you take 3/5 times m, what's the problem? Then you get a what matrix? You get a 3x1 matrix still, right? Then you take a 3x1 matrix minus a 3x1 matrix for what? You don't have to, but I don't think you have to. But if I want it by matrix multiplication, then it's a bit different, right? What would the correct matrix multiplication here be? So this is where if, okay, I don't think you need to do it by matrix multiplication, but if you do it by this, which is what you're telling me, right? You're telling me anyway, it's not 3/5, it's 9/10 times m minus 3/5 times m, right? That's what you're telling me, right? But then you get a 3x1 matrix at the end. I suppose then after that you add up the three values and tell me that that's the answer. I wouldn't penalize you for it, but what if I want to do it by matrix multiplication? What would you do? Yes, it's the one with 0. How? Okay, actually, is it the one with 0? No, it doesn't need to have the 0. Wait, let me think. Matrix M is a what? It's a 3x1, right? So your final answer, you want it to be a 1x1, right? So yeah, so you don't need 0. So it's just a 1/3, right? So your Saturday takings is equal to your 1/3 matrix will be what? It's 3 out of 5, right? 3 out of 5 is 0.6, correct? So you can actually just do this. So your 1/3 matrix is this, right? Then you multiply by matrix M. Right? So now you will merge them down together into a 1/1 matrix. So you will get 0.6 times 24040. Actually, you can just 0.6 times this plus this plus this. Right? So you will get a 1/1 matrix, which is 2682. Okay, so this matrix does not have zeros in it. Wait, that's not your Saturday takings, that's your Monday takings. Oops. Then your Saturday takings 0.9, 0.9, 0.9 times matrix M. Or 0, 2, 3. So this is if the question asks you, in case the question next time asks you for matrix multiplication. Therefore, your difference is equal to 4023 minus 2682 equals to okay. The question I know does not say that you must do by matrix multiplication, so I suspect that Cambridge wouldn't penalize you for not using matrix. But you also know that the question could ask you to specify, could also specify by matrix multiplication, so make sure you know how to do it also. All right, let's move on. In the first week of the month, 5075 tickets were sold. In the second week of the month, sales decreased by 56%. Calculate the number of tickets sold in the second week of the month for 2 marks. Basic primary school percentage decrease for 2 marks. O-level, sorry, PSLE test, this kind of question may very well be a 1 mark question only. So what's the number of tickets sold in the second week? decreased by 56%. You all don't go and do stupid things. So number of tickets sold in second week is equal to what, Junhao? So please, 44 or 100, don't do weird things. Don't go and Cambridge want to give you free mark, then you reject the free mark. Look at how generous Cambridge is. Then you also complain your O-level difficult.
Yeah, the grade boundary isn't like 90%.
It's not, it's 80 something. No, 80 something and 90 is a very big difference. Hello. Each hall shows one film in the afternoon, one film in the evening, and one film at night. Actually, wait, pause a while. Let me go back to the previous question. Okay, no, never mind. Nothing wrong. I thought I misread the question. Each hall shows one film in the afternoon, one film in the evening, and one film at night. On a Sunday night, tickets were sold in the following ratios: 3:8. Evening tickets to night tickets, 6:11. Find the ratio of afternoon tickets to night tickets sold that Sunday, giving your answer in the simplest form, again for 2 marks. This is your primary school repeated identity. In secondary school, we call this your chain rule, not the differentiation chain rule. So by repeated identity, what's the ratio of afternoon to night tickets sold? So what's your repeated identity? Evening, right? So the 8 and the 6 need to be the same. So the common multiple is 24. So this will be 9 to 24. This will be equal to 24 to 44. And therefore the answer is 9. Afternoon is 9. 44 is evening. It's 9, correct? Like that is 2 marks. Don't think even in primary school, they will give a question like this for 2 marks.